You're welcome once again to MathsKeypoints. Today we shall be treating simultaneous equation by elimination method. In case you missed the video on substitution, I would like you to go back and watch it. Don't forget, this is a channel for the solution to O-level mathematics exam questions, especially for those preparing for WAEC, NECO, and JAM. Let's do justice to this topic. Now, when we say using elimination methods, it's very easy. Let's take the same example we used in the substitution method. We have 3x plus 2y as equal to 10. And we also have x plus 2y as equal to what? 2. Let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 2. Now, if you look at this, we have 2y here, we have 2y here. What does it mean? The coefficient of y in the two equations, 1 and 2, they are what? Equal. Because they are equal, we either use subtraction, addition, multiplication, or what? Division to solve in order to what? Eliminate the variable that is what? Equal in both equations. You see, as easy as what? ABCD. So in this case, we want to use subtraction. Now, if you subtract equation 2 from 1, what do we have? We have 3x minus x plus 2y minus 2y as equal to 10 minus 2. These 2 cancels out. We have 2x as equal to what? 8, and our x as equal to what? 8 over 2, which is what? 4. Now, from equation 2, we have x plus 2y as equal to 2, but our x is what? 4. So plus 2y as equal to 2. We have 2y as equal to 2 minus 4, which is minus 2, and our y as equal to minus 2 divided by 2, which is what? Minus 1. So we have our x as equal to 4 and our y as equal to what? Minus 1. If you look at this, we got the same answer as that using substitution method. But the big picture is this. We have 2y here. We also have 2y here. Because they are equal, what do? We subtracted in order to eliminate the variable y. So let's solve other examples so that you understand this method very well. Okay, so let's take another example. Here we are asked to solve 7x plus 3y as equal to 11. Then we have 5x plus 6y as equal to what? 4. Let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 2. Now, if you look at equation 1 and 2, we have seen that in equation 1, we have 7x. In equation 2, we have 5x. They are not equal. In equation 1, we have 3y. And in equation 2, we have 6y. So they are not equal. So what do? We need to make one of the variables to be equal. So in this case, let us make x to be equal. So what do we now do? We multiply. Because if they are not equal, you cannot eliminate any of the variables. So we multiply equation 1 by 5, and then we also multiply equation 2 by what? 7. Now 5 times equation 1, and then 7 times equation 2. Now if you solve further, you have 5 times 7, you have 35x plus 5 times 3, 15y, 5 times 11, 55. We have 7 times 5, we have 35x, plus 7 times 6, we have 42y, as equal to 7 times 4 is what? 28. So let's call this new equation, this equation 3, this what? Equation 4. Now looking at this, we notice that now the x now have equal coefficients and now have equal values. Because they are equal, what do? We subtract. So subtracting equation 4 from 3, what do we now have? We now have 35x minus 35x plus 15y minus 42y is equal to 55 minus 28. This 35 will go. You now have 15 minus 42, which is what? Minus 27y, which is equal to 55 minus 28 is what? 27. We now have that y minus y is equal to 27 divided by 27, which makes y minus y as equal to what? 1. Multiply both sides by minus 1, we now have that our y is equal to what? Minus 1. Now, we have y, so let's look for s. Now, we will now say substitute the value of y equal to minus 1 into equation what? Let's use our initial equation. You can use either 1, 2, 3, or 4. You will still get the same answer. Let's use equation 1. In this case, you have that 7x plus 3y is equal to what? 11. So we have 7x plus 3, our y is what? Minus 1 equal to what? 11. We have 7x minus 3 is equal to what? 11. We have 7x is equal to 11 plus 3. We now have 7x is equal to what? 14. This implies that x is equal to what? 14 divided by 7. Therefore, our x is equal to 2. So our answers are x equal to 2 and y equal to minus 1. Let's go to the next. Now let's take the last question. Solve 9x minus 2y as equal to 49. Let's call this equation 1. And we have 8x minus 5y as equal to what? 50. Let's call this equation 2. Now we multiply equation 1 by 5, and we also multiply equation 2 by what? 2, in order to make the variable y to have equal coefficients. So we have times 5, here we have times 2, we have here 9x minus 2y equal to 49. We have 8x minus 5y equal to 50. So if you multiply, you have 45x minus 10y as equal to 49 times 5 is 245. You have equation 3. The next one, you have 16x minus 10y as equal 50 times 2 is what? 100. We call this equation 4. Now subtract, because we have made the variable y to be equal, we now what? Subtract in order for it to cancel out. Subtract equation 4 from 3. What do you now have? You have 45x minus 16x minus 10y plus 10y as equal to 245 minus 100. This will cancel out. You have 45x minus 16x as equal to what? 245 minus 100. We have 145. This implies that we have 45 minus 16. 45 minus 16 is 29x as equal to 145. X is equal to 145 divided by 29, which gives our x to be what? 5. Now substitute x equal to 5 into equation, let's use equation 1. You can use either equation 1, 2, 3, or 4. You still have the same answer. We have 9x minus 2y as equal to 49. This means 9 into 5 minus 2y is equal to 49. This implies 9 times 5 is 45 minus 2y is equal to 49. We have minus 2y is equal to 49 minus 45. We now have minus 2y is equal to what? 4. So this simply means minus y is equal to 4 divided by 2, which is what? 2. And multiply both sides by minus 1. Therefore, our y is equal to what? Minus 2. So our final answer is x is equal to 5 and y is equal to minus 2. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share with your friends, and also hit that notification bell so whenever we upload new videos, you'll be notified. Thank you.